Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. Well, oops, I've done it again. Check out my latest pickup. Well, I got it about 1 month ago, just on a random walk across a gallery right down there in central Hong Kong called Landmark, where Sotheby's have established a huge consignment space where you can buy all sorts of luxuries ranging from watches to Birkin bags, including also dinosaur heads and all sorts of jewelries. And as I was walking by randomly to actually go see a watch friend, I saw this dial, this gorgeous burgundy shade, and the price was just right, priced under what I've seen some used Czapek Antarctique Passage de Drake, that's the name of the model, go for used. So I went in, and apparently the watch was a brand new, full set on consignment. So Sotheby's and Philips both have a consignment business here, and a beautiful spaces to shop for watches. It's very chic, of course. They have the Patek, Rolex, and all those brands. So this one was really standing out. I know the model well because I've reviewed it twice with the ice blue and the white or gray dial, very chic. And I kind of forgot about it. And then I saw this dial, and I was like, wow. Okay, pull out the box. I'll come back after my meeting, and yeah, about the watch, which was said to be brand new, unworn, and they removed the plastics. I gotta say, I was wearing my contacts, so I didn't really feel the need to check too closely. Then I realized it probably had been sized by someone very clumsy, who damaged some of the links probably on the desk, because the rest of the watch is indeed like new. So always do your proper checking yourself, due diligence. You can see a bit of damage here. It's possible that it was worn a bit, but I really think, given the type of damage and the fact that some push pins, yeah, it's held by little pins, were not properly reinserted. That is just a result of a clumsy attempt to resize the watch before selling, because the rest of the watch is like new, absolutely. And so, but the deal was really good. And yeah, in Hong Kong, there's just so many watches. You're going to run into those deals, and those are usually my best purchases. And sometimes I am, thinking about a watch for months and months, and then something else will come just like this randomly at the right time, the right deal. And that's the way to really buy smartly watches, when you find the right deal for the right watch. And this one fits the wrist amazing, right? It's 40.5 millimeter diameter, but as you can see, the lugs down turn right away. And so from this little bit here to the bottom, where it already angles, you are under 45 millimeters. So although there's a big dial, this watch drapes around my 17 centimeter wrist to perfection, and that too was a big factor in me deciding to pick up this beautiful watch with the polished C links. C for Czapek, Czapek watchmaker from the 19th century, who partnered with Patek, Patek of course, who later on partnered with Philippe, and Czapek made watches for royalties. The brand disappeared and came back, and they did some classic type of watches with a style reminiscent of the original pocket watches, and then went into the segment of chic sports chic. This one is, you could compare it a bit to the Tonda of Parmigiani. And I was looking actually at the Ingénieur of IWC. I was looking at the Alpine Eagle. Of course, always looking at the ever so expensive these days Royal Oak. And this one here is more refined than the Royal Oak. And it's got the beautiful dial, of course, called Stairway to Eternity. That's the pattern that you have here. Beautiful angles on all the indices, which are loomed. The big 12. Yes, the same designer, I believe, designed the 12 for Christopher Ward. So if you don't have quite a budget for this, I guess it's some sort of alternative. Color-coded date. Very slim, so with the big accounting for the full box sapphire, it's 11.5, and on the side of the watch it's more like 11 at the top of the box sapphire here. So without the sapphire you're looking at maybe 10 millimeters or less, and it's very handsome. And they've made some improvements. So this one here, this dial that I had never seen before, is a 1 of 10 only, done in Burgundy with this dial configuration. I think they did a run of 100 with the flat dial. And I get the full set. It includes a Burgundy strap, all the links. After 2021, they've improved a few more things. We're going to talk about it when I take it off the wrist. Some of the gears in the beautiful movement were fine-tuned. There was a bit of a slippage of the seconds hand, apparently, when you would re-engage the stop seconds. I don't have that issue with this watch. When you set the time, you do have to go 5 minutes past the time you want to set and then go back. And then pushing back, you have a precise setting of the time and of this caliber SXH5, designed in-house this time, and built in partnership with the best suppliers in Switzerland, with beautiful finishing, 7 bridges in total, double bridge for the balance wheel. It's a sports watch, so you would want to have that to pair against the shocks. The watch has 120 meters of water resistance and a screwed down crown, but look at those beautiful finger bridges, modern take on the classic pocket watch style. And the most beautiful part of the watch is probably at the center, this black polish with all the bevels, the internal angles piece holding the wheel there at the center. Recycled platinum micro rotor movement. It's a bit noisy, by the way, that rotor, and I don't know where you find the recycled material, but there you go. So it's the Passage de Drake. Passage de Drake, you can look up what that really means. Burgundy, that's the official name of the watch. 1 out of 10 only, so you're unlikely to see another one around, which is a big attraction for this dial. I was looking maybe for the most special one, and I think I found it. So yeah, the way I wouldn't call it an easy way to remove the bracelet, but this part you just turn it 90 degree or 45 degree, and it just comes right off. A bit harder to put back, and you need the tool to do it. You could do it with your fingernail as well, but it has a bit of play, and the thing I like the least about this watch is that you can see this little attachment from when you wear the watch. I think the tolerance has been improved. It's not really laterally moving much, but it just has a bit of play here. I think they've improved this on the later versions. They've also introduced, as I've shown you in my reviews of this model, 2 easy extensions in the clasp. Would be nice to have, especially in a very humid weather like in Hong Kong, or if you're in Florida. Not a must, but it would be nice to have it. So yeah, the later versions are probably incrementally improved, but this one is really very nice, wears really well, beautiful dial, which is maybe the most important thing for me. And so far it is running really well. I don't think it has really been worn at all. Let's put it back on the wrist. So of course it's a bit more niche than a Royal Oak. It's in the same segment of watch. I think this one a bit more on the elegant style than the industrial style. Although this recess, which is part of the design, is yeah, it's a bit in that vein. There's no bevel on the side, which often you see in those designs. Maybe it would have been a bit too much. Some would say maybe it's a bit of cost cutting as well. But I think the links there is enough polishing. The design didn't need more than that. Simple bezel, very cool dial. And these watches, yeah, from their retail tend to lose quite a bit, maybe up to 30% of their value. But enthusiasts love the brand. It was well marketed, well crowdfunded to relaunch it, and they have won GPHG awards for their different watches. So yeah, what I can say is that this one is very addictive. I didn't take it on holiday, and this is the watch I was missing the most. It really feels so good on the wrist, drapes the wrist properly, perfectly. And to be honest, I don't really want to spend too much money these days, so this was a bit of an impulse. And do I need it? Yes and no. But it's always, I know that I would have thought about it a lot if I hadn't taken it. So at least I take it for a spin, and we'll see. We'll see. If you are interested, just in case, you can always register your interest, and I'll keep you in mind if I had to sell it. My email is upticwr@gmail.com. But at this point in time, man, it is. I mean, it's a great alternative to a Datejust, for example. You have even more water resistance. You have the loom, the date, and it's just more original. When I wear the Datejust, I love it, but I know everybody knows what it is. When I wear this, it's a lot more personal pleasure, a bit more discreet. But people who know Czapek will immediately zero in on this dial and be very intrigued, which is all the pleasure for us watch geeks. So there you go, introduction to my Czapek Antarctique Burgundy dial. One of very few, which is always a nice little extra to be in a smaller club within a club. It's not like Czapek makes a lot of watches, but they have had quite good success since the relaunch, and this Passage de Drake Antarctique has been really well received. So there you go. Let me know what you think about it, guys. Bye-bye.